Oh, look, the healings with the spheres, they're getting like they're amazing. It's all I do now is like work with the spheres mostly. I hardly do so much of the other stuff that I used to.
But you've come up with all that from your understanding of the fields, of the dimensions, of how it all works.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've come up with how to do that yourself. Sure, you learnt the fucking skeleton from us, but you came up with very organically how to make it yours in your work.
Yeah.
And that's the way any healing modality should be, in my humble opinion, is it should trigger for you, give the brain a template to work out how you get your shit, how you can do your thing, how your magic can happen.
It's incredible. It's amazing to see, because this is why I mentioned it, the fuckery of the webbing that exists in some people's spheres. Like the amount of, I don't know, it's just like layers and layers of tentacles, layers and layers of just like these little vines of shit, especially in that water sphere and in the creation sphere.
The fight or flight programming hangs. You know what I mean? Like the way our emotions run our... See, that should be connected directly to our feelings, but there's so much chicane fuckery in there that it's becoming connected more to our emotional reactions.
Right.
That's part of the reprogramming, is to become reconnected to your feeling body. So that's why when you pull that bullshit up from Breath of Life, it goes through that sphere anyway.
Oh, yep. So clear.
So even if someone just Breath of Life's their ass off, they're going to get something.
The Breath of Life. I love it. No, it's like another new experience.
So, you know, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's interesting to kind of to understand it more in that way, or to kind of have, it's more like the feeling I get from the person and then checking out what I actually see in the spheres and how they connect together is a very interesting experience, because the more I do that, the more I trust that all can be solved within the spheres. It's like more presents itself to me and how it actually connects to everything. I don't even work with chakras. So every time I go to work it, it's like even my essence is just like, are you serious? Come the fuck on. It's like scratching some kind of rust off a car when you can really just, you know, do something.
It does. I know. Well, the thing is, as I've always said, there's nothing wrong with having a little clean of the chakra, but knows when you can do the whole house.
Well, that's it. And you do the spheres and the chakras get cleaned anyway. And they get cleaned on a level that would take about 5 or 6 times as long if I went the normal way.
You know? Efficiency, I love that.
I love it. Efficiency is great. I've learned, like, the only time in every other, like, this is pre-light codes. This is pre-you and Johnny, right? Even when I was learning HIH with you guys. Yeah, exactly. I never heard, there was no teacher that was like, mentioned, you can cut corners with this stuff. Everyone was like, no, you follow the protocols. You got to do it the long way. You got to do it as it says. And ever since I met you guys, and it was like, you know, you can shortcut it this way, and it's just as effective. It's like I've really brought that into my work as well. What's an easier, more efficient, less fuckery way?
Suffering, please.
Yeah.
You know, the flage. Get rid of the flage. You know, how can I do this with less strokes of the flagellation?
Yeah.
You know, and I think it just becomes the fact that you just do get a bit wiser. Oh, fuck, I know I can cut this out. And you realise how addictive you've been to the suffering.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can totally understand that one. I don't know if you've noticed.
No, it's the way of the fucking world. And how fabulous, though. Because there's nothing like you having a realisation. You can be told this, you can be told that, but for you to just balls to bone it, that's the way it should be.
Yeah. That's the only way to go. That is literally the only way to go.
Limitless.